Corner. Hey, listen, man. This is a wonderful podcast. Please, before anything, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Do it all. Please do it all. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This podcast, Kyndra's Corner, is a podcast that's dedicated to random questions and interesting news of the week. So we start off, pretty wild with the news, and then we hit it strong with the random polls. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring out my people to the stage, man. These are some wonderful, entertaining guests. Always keeps me on my toes, laughing. Don't know what in the world they're gonna say, but baby, I love it. Like Young G said, and I love it. Let me first bring out Wings on a Flame. What's
What's
up?
jam?
What's
What's jam,
up,
baby? What's jam, baby? What's jam? What's jam? We back on the corner with Kyndra, you hear me? Yeah.
the best corner to be. Don't be
How
on that
you
other
doing?
corner now. That's where I had to get off. All right, let me go ahead without other further ado. Let me bring out someone who hasn't been here in a while because he was attending all these random football games and everything else like that. He actually even scored a touchdown out there. Pineapple, no face, no case.
Yeah, them scoring football, them touchdown days is long gone, hero. I'm out here watching other people try to score them now. What's happening with y'all, man?
Hey, listen,
What's jam? What's jam, baby?
I'm cool. I'm
can't
cooling.
call it. Oh, we have somebody else who just decided to pop up in. We have somebody else who decided to pop up in. We're gonna bring her
Who
to
we
the
got?
stage. I'm so excited to see her.
What's
Miss
go-
Who we got?
Rashana.
what's
Hey
going on? What's going
there.
on,
Hey,
y'all?
What's
Hey,
jam? Hey,
what's going on?
Rashana, baby. How
What's
you
going
doing,
on?
baby?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey,
That's what's
yeah.
up.
I
We are
feel.
all here. We are all here. Well, let me go ahead. I need to say this real quick. Since Pineapple. I know you said that high school you was playing football back in the day. You know what I remember about high school? High school was so wild because folks were really out there fingering each other in the stairways. All
man,
right,
what the
so
hell?
without further ado, let me go ahead and bring the random interesting news of the week today. The interesting news of the week today. So, a man was arrested. This is a true story. This happened a few weeks back. A man was arrested after he offered a woman $1,000 to smell her feet. Okay, he offered to buy her used sneakers. When she informed him that she was wearing sandals, he became angry and ran her over. Wings, what do you think about that? With these foot fetish people in the community and everything else in that manner.
That he is a angry, freaky ass nigga. First off, nigga, you out here, you gonna get this girl $1,000 to smell her feet. Now, first off, you psychologically something wrong with your mind. Cause nigga, if you gonna give her $1,000, at least you want to play with the punani. Like what the fuck? You don't want to even look at her vagina, nigga. $1,000 to get you more than in the door, nigga. Goddamn. Second off, you want to buy the girl shoes. Okay, she don't got on shoes. She wearing sandals. What in your motherfucking right mind, excuse my language, Kendra, would make you want to run this lady over with your car, moped, bike, whatever you would own, because she don't want to? I don't know. That nigga nasty and he freaky. Then people like him should be locked away from us regular tax-paying civilians in society because you are a horny horn dog that should not be allowed to be around people's sisters, mothers, cousins, or anybody with a vagina. You nasty, horny person, sir, nigga, lady, whatever boy you is.
Pineapple, what are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, shit, sound like that nigga nasty and violent. Goddamn, like, that's some weird shit. Like on the real, like first of all, the foot fetish. It kind of reminds me of my brother. He got this weird ass foot fetish. It's never been a thing for me, but the fact that she did not heed to your advances, you ran her over with a car, dude. You are out of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You do need to be locked up.
Wow.
Better yet, yeah. I'm not gonna say it because we on the air, but you should probably be not be here anymore.
Yeah, I with you. I
Just
agree.
saying,
I
you
totally
probably should
agree.
not be here anymore. I'm just saying though, there is no place for a scumbag like you to be out here sucking up oxygen.
Hilarious.
That dude is right.
Miss wait, hold on. Before we go, Miss Rashana, Pineapple, you say your brother has a weird foot fetish. So when did you realize like he had a foot fetish? Because it had to like when you catch on?
Because he could never just meet somebody. He always had to talk about her feet. And we'd be in a club.
What the
We'll be in
fuck,
the
man?
club, and he shoot a shot at a young lady or whatnot. Nice looking young lady, and he be like, "All right, before we roll out, take your shoe off." And she be like, "What the
What?
fuck?" He be like, "Take your goddamn shoe off." And if her feet jacked up, he's gonna walk away. I'm like, "Are you serious, my guy?"
Yeah, that
He
nigga
got this
crazy.
weird foot thing. Yeah, that boy nutty squirrel shit.
Yeah, that's the
Um,
feed people. We can call them motherfuckers the feed people. They just weird. All the feed people.
um, well, does he have a woman or is he still on the hunt looking for nice feet?
Um, I wouldn't call that a woman. It's a female, but I wouldn't call it a woman. She don't qualify.
Oh
Uh,
shit.
yeah, she don't qualify.
I believe
I don't even
that.
want to think
I believe
about
that
them
right
old
there.
busted ass feet she got on him on her.
She has ugly feet.
She got ugly everything.
It must be something about her that he likes to make him still view her.
Whatever it is, if he like it, I love it. Bless his heart.
Mm, that's yeah. Bless your heart. Ain't none. That's
That's
not. That's
it
not a
hard,
compliment,
dude.
folks.
Bless your heart.
Well, let me add before I come to Miss Rashana. Wings on a scale of 1 through 10. How much do feet matter to you? The niceness of a woman's feet. How much do they matter to you on a scale of 1 through 10?
Man, long as them bitches don't stink, man, like a tree, folk. I don't care if your feet ugly or not. If I like you, we fucking. I don't care. My feet ugly too, and I keep my socks on, so I don't care. Long as your feet don't stink like a nigga feet, you okay, baby. Half of the time before we doing it, we getting in the water anyway. So shit, I don't care. You got ugly feet, good. We twin, cause my shit ugly too. So that's not gonna stop me from liking you because of the feet. That's like some boomerang shit when the nigga look at the
Yeah, I
feet
was
and
gonna
all
say
that.
boomerang.
Eddie
Nigga,
Murphy.
he still winded up fucking the girl. He was still that was after he found out that after they had sex. Meaning your feet ain't gonna stop me from putting my meat inside of you. Now if they stink, we gonna have the baby. Look, we gonna get in the water anyway. So that's another story. But feet, that shit like a 2 or a 1 on the scale with me. Bitch, you better have some money. Yeah, they don't be broke now. Now you can't be no broke bitch with no ugly feet too now. But I digress.
Shit, pick a struggle.
Feet don't matter to me.
Big a struggle. Pineapple on a
Bitch,
scale of 1 through 10 when it comes to feet. How important are they to you?
They're not really important. I agree with my dude. You can't no stink ass smelling feet. At the same time, your shit can't look like an alligator foot. Like you can't, yours can't be all beat up. Like they on their forward deployment or whatnot. Like, come on now, do something with them things. Cover them shit. Cause like he said, I ain't got the prettiest feet in the world either, but I keep them bad boys covered up. So if you know your shit look like monkey
yeah.
hands, you might want to do something about that.
Wait,
Put on some socks,
wait. Did you say
bitch.
monkey hands?
That ass. Your shit look like monkey hand. You gotta do something about that.
Wait, Miss Rashana. Miss Rashana. Look, Pineapple finally got dressed. Miss. He walking around his birthday suit.
Hey, it's been a long day.
Hey, I'm just standing my feet on your
Miss Rashana, wait. Do you remember that time on the podcast we actually showed our feet?
our feet. We did. But look, I got the
What?
first. Look,
We
we got
won't be
the
doing that shit this
first.
podcast.
Look, we got some. I had some coworkers who was like, "You don't show your feet.
What?
You go on. It was some kind of website. They like y'all
OnlyFans.
get paid for showing y'all feet. Y'all don't just go
OnlyFans.
on there." I
For
said,
OnlyFans? You my OnlyFans? It
Yeah.
is some freaking nigga that paid a
the
few feet.
OnlyFans. They was like, y'all
Them
get paid
nigga be
for showing
paying.
y'all feet. Yeah, I was like, what? I had never heard of that.
But see, that's the nasty freaking niggas. You gotta watch them boys. They
Yeah,
nasty, man. You giving
I,
away money to look at feet and beat
that's
your
right,
meat, boy.
feet. That's not that's once again
They
weird.
wrong.
That's some
Yes,
strange
that is
shit.
very real.
It's yeah. But well, Miss Rashana, with the interesting, do you want me to repeat the interesting news of the week to you, or do you got it?
Yeah, repeat it to me because I
So
really.
basically, a man was arrested after he offered a woman $1,000 to smell her feet and offered to buy her used sneakers. When she informed him that she was wearing sandals, he became angry and ran her over.
What? what kind of dude was what? He ran over because she wouldn't let him smell her feet.
Yeah,
That
it was actually on the news recently.
oh
That nigga was on that
wow.
Potter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
something
he
else.
was
That's
something though.
He on that Potter.
if he that
That
much of
was
a
something.
fetish, that I don't know. That's weird. And then see, she had on sandals.
She had on sandals.
I don't know. Say about that one. That ain't no. That's just retarded. I don't know. Something ain't right with that one. He need to be locked up anyway, off the streets.
Yeah, that nigga is a
Well,
savage.
let me give y'all. I would say first off, I agree with y'all's answers. People like that. This is why the amount of the I don't know. I feel like there aren't as many mental hospitals as there are prisons because a lot of folks need to be off the road. People like him. It's one thing if you say, okay, I'll offer you $1,000 to smell your feet, but which I still think is weird. But it's another thing to sit here and run the woman over because she told you I'm wearing sandals. I have had guys. You know, one thing I like doing is I didn't realize I had nice feet until I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago, where men were like, "Hey, you got really nice feet." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And then one day I just said, "Let me just post my feet," and then I realized it just started picking up traction. I said, "Okay, well, let me just sell feet pictures." I Someone had once said that you can actually. There was this one woman who makes like six figures a year selling feet pictures, and I said, "Oh my gosh, let me try that." What they didn't tell me was that comes with prostitution, because they're not just going to want to see your feet. They're
Yeah,
going to
it's
want to
something else.
go further and further and further. And I'm like, why is somebody putting that in the terms and conditions of selling feet pics? If I would have
I
known, I
mean,
would
but
have done it.
What the fuck you thought this was gonna be?
I
exactly.
thought
I
it was
mean,
I'm a
but
literal
What you
person.
thought
I
this was
thought
gonna
you
be?
would take pictures of your
and it's
feet.
only a picture. It's only a picture. Is that gonna hurt? It's in
She
a
sounded
picture.
like Ebony. I just come here to dance for y'all. That's it. No, that ain't what the fuck you do.
Yes, I am. If I call you over, let me tell you something. If I call you over at 11 o'clock at night to have a conversation, why are your clothes off? What is wrong with you?
Because
Your
we're
feet?
expecting to have
11 o'clock
sex
at night, but they said ain't nothing open but legs.
and Waffle
No,
Church
House.
and liquor
And you
store.
ain't no
that's
damn
right.
Waffle House.
That's what they. It's called having some self control. I call you over at 11 o'clock in the morning. You're gonna come over with your legs, with your clothes on. But 11 o'clock at night, it doesn't matter. It's PM and AM. It
No, no,
doesn't
no, no,
matter.
no. That's not how that works. See,
Oh
let me tell you something.
yeah, yeah, folks.
11 a.m. is normal
It's
folks'
like they like
activity.
yeah, they come visit people.
11 p.m.
That's common.
That's
That's
booty call
normal. Come
hours.
on, come
Yeah.
on.
Why are you fucking around at 11? Come
11
on now.
o'clock at night.
Come on now.
Come on.
We
That
ain't
you
about to
know
do this,
that's a
Boogie.
booty call. You know
That's
that
booty
is.
call
Yeah,
hours.
that's booty
Well,
call.
And in
It is
some
11
cases,
o'clock in the morning, not
and,
booty call.
and in some cases, the morning call could be that as well. So it's about how you look at it.
True that
You know,
indeed.
that could be that as well. You know, right before
In the
that.
morning, you
You
can kind of toss it up what we're going to do.
Yeah,
11 o'clock
yeah.
at night, I ain't coming over the house to pay no
know.
goddamn pinochle. Nah.
well, let me say this, right? And so it started for me. Well, I don't sell feet pictures anymore. It just to the point. It started getting weird with the guys where they wanted me to pose a certain way with my feet. Then one guy and stupidly, and again, I'm glad I can think about this now versus where I was back then. One guy stupidly I met up with, and he just said, I just wanted to take pictures of your feet. He showed me, the different photos. I didn't do enough of a background check on him. He showed me his photos of other people that he's taking pictures of. And so I said, okay. So we met probably about in the early afternoon. And then it got from him taking pictures of my feet to him taking my foot with his pants were still on, but he was rubbing my foot up and down his penis to get an erection. I'm like, bro, I got to get up out of here. And that was the last time I did any type of meetup, and I realized it wasn't enough money. He was trying to sit here and short me and complain about, oh, why I got to pay this much amount. So once he had, and this is before I came over there, met him up in a park and stuff like that. I realized yeah, this is not, how again, when it comes to strippers, how they sit here and they got to be drunk or high to really entertain those weirdos and stuff like that. I didn't want that to be my life. Like I said, it was fun when it lasted. Actually, really wasn't fun at all. It had its time, right? Maybe the first week or two it was cool, but when the men started getting really weird and all of that type of stuff, it was just bad. I will tell you guys a quick story, real quick story. Another shameful moment in my life, but hey, this is raw, honest, candid conversations. So I was about 18. Okay, I was 18, and I remember I went to the car wash, and this guy, we're about the same age, and he tries to say something to me. I said, I don't know what you're saying. So he said, I rolled my window down. He says, you look like you have nice feet. The dude is like 18, 19 and said, well, my feet look okay. I just haven't had them done in a few months. He's like, can I see your feet? And I said, okay. I let him see my feet. Y'all, this man has put my whole foot in his mouth. I kid you not. And I was getting turned on by it, right? It's kind of like a one night stand. I got a one night foot stand. It actually enjoyed it. And I said, I will never do that again. That was the weirdest time of my life at that point. And then he texted me the next day. He's like, so can I see your feet? And I'm like, what? Goodbye, block. That it wasn't
weird, but you enjoyed it. What kind of shit is that, yo?
Yeah, dog. Like,
Kyndra,
what's up with these people,
let
man?
me put you on game right quick. Because you said it twice. You said shit started to get weird. Newsflash, sweetheart. Anybody who's willing to pay you to see your damn feet, that shit started weird.
That's
It
weird,
ain't got
bro.
weird. It started weird.
The car wash dude didn't pay me at all. He got a free service. All right, so
you stuck them toes in his mouth, didn't you?
And he didn't pay you to suck your.
I didn't know to do that. I was 18. I didn't know to do that.
You liked it though. You say you liked it though.
You say you liked it though. You could have put your foot back in your shoe.
Man, I'm not. Yeah, and it fell. That's when I realized,
Yeah,
like,
she liked it that shit.
My husband's got to suck my toes. See, that's one of the requirements. He's got to be a foot guy. All right, so let me go.
Oh my God!
So wait, I'm gonna go to Mr. Shada first. Let's hit the random poll. Two of you all have children, but this question could be to anybody. So, Mr. Shada, as a parent, if you find out that your child is cheating on their significant other, are you going to tell on them? Why or why not?
I'm not going to tell that. That's not my business. That's between him and her, or her and him. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's just me. I'm not. And why I wouldn't? It's just me. It's just my loyalty to my kids. I'm not gonna tell her, and she gotta show off. She'll find out.
Now I got a question. What if you and, let's say, the person he's dating, you guys have a really great bond and relationship? You know, do you feel like that might make a difference?
Because that's still my blood. At the end of the day, that's my son's. I'm not saying nothing. It's not my business.
Would you pull him or her to the side?
Now I will tell him. Yeah, I will tell you. Now you know you're wrong. Now I would tell him. Yeah, because I don't have no daughters, but a granddaughter, she 4. But yeah, I would tell my son. Yeah, I will pull him out like, you know you're wrong. You know, karma a bitch. So when it come back on you, don't come crying. I'm gonna be honest. Don't come back crying to me, because it's gonna come back.
All right, Pineapple. Go ahead. Same question to you.
She's absolutely correct. Yeah, me and my kid is gonna have a serious heart-to-heart talk. I'm gonna scold the shit out of them.
Yep.
Whether it's my daughter or my son, I'm going to scold them and let them know, hey, bro, you fucking up. I didn't raise you like this.
Thank you. Yep.
What you got going on here? You ain't never seen me do no shit like that.
Exactly.
So where do you find this? And I'm like, now, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. How would you feel if that person did that back to you? I'm gonna tell you now, your ass get caught and she talking about kicking you out of here. You ain't coming lay on my couch now. Like you have to take that L on your own, pimp, because you ain't got that shit to do. If you don't want to be with one woman or one man, then don't.
Yeah, let him go.
Because when you say I do, that means you don't to everybody else.
Exactly.
That real.
All right. Wings, go ahead.
I ain't got no churn or no shit, but if a motherfucker was doing it, I wouldn't get in their business. And like I would, I agree with my dog Pineapple and Miss Shana. I would talk to the person who doing it, but I wouldn't tell on them, because you don't know what the other motherfucker might do. You might tell it person, and then the motherfucker might want to go kill a motherfucker because they cheating and crazy. And I can remember me thinking my ex-wife was cheating. I was gonna kill this bitch and myself. So I'm like, obviously I didn't do that, but That'll make people do that. So I wouldn't say nothing to
Exactly.
the other person. I would talk to them like, why damn, bro, let them know on the side. But I wouldn't go tell the other person. Like, why would you do that? You starting shit at different. Like, mind your goddamn business. Why are you starting shit anyway?
Exactly.
Even if it is your child, you talk to your child, but you don't tell the other person because that might make them motherfucker come kill your child and you and whoever else. Motherfucker might kill everybody.
Right.
You feel me? So
Exactly.
this mind your business.
Oh
No.
man,
I got a bonus question.
Go ahead.
If that shit was reversed and you saw your daughter or son-in-law cheating on your child, do you tell them?
I wouldn't tell. You asking me?
That's good.
I'm asking the panel.
Oh, I wouldn't come out telling, but I'd be like, hey, you might not want to be a fool. You know what I'm saying? Kind of watch your surroundings and watch what you got going on. Somebody else got going on.
I'm lying. I'm telling on your ass, nigga.
Like a
I'm telling.
motherfucker.
I'm not.
Like a motherfucker.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm telling on
Hey,
your
that
ass, nigga.
motherfucker ain't right. That motherfucker ain't right. I saw it. I seen it. I saw it.
I'm telling on your
You
ass,
know
nigga.
if
You
your
can't be
daddy
around my
bringing it to
people.
you, it's real.
But what if that's her cousin or his cousin that you don't know about and you see him?
I'm
I
gonna be
know
a
how
bitch ass
cousins
nigga.
act, and I know how cousins ain't supposed to act either. Like,
Yeah.
none of my cousins can sit on my goddamn lap and kiss me in my face. Like,
But I just
Ooh.
kind of hint to him, be like, hey, don't be no fool. You know.
we don't live in Alabama. Now you got to think, I got that law enforcement background, so I'm gonna do my due diligence and my investigation before I fire for effect. I want to make sure what I'm reporting back to my kid
that
is
is
accurate
true.
information.
Exactly.
So yes, I'm out here. I'm private eyeing that shit. Like, no. I
don't think I would tell it. I just like, hey, you better watch your surroundings and watch who you with.
Shit.
You know,
I'm telling
your ass,
myself.
nigga. Yeah, I'm telling. Fuck all that shit. I'm snitching, nigga.
You know what? I'll probably be the first person on this panel to come with a disagree. Let me say, I'm gonna just say this. This is just me. I come from one of those. Well, I don't want to say time period, but I've always been taught if you see something, say something. And I know there's some things I mind my business with, like when it comes to people's marriage, that like other friends' marriage and stuff, like whatever. I mind my business. If I see a couple arguing in the street, definitely gonna mind my business about that. Whatever. But if I know that my child is out there doing something, I'm gonna have a conversation with them first. I'm like, you got 2 days. You need to go ahead and fess up. If they don't, I'm gonna start calling that person, their significant other, by the wrong name. Hey Sheila, who's Sheila? hey Terry. Yeah, that's how I am. Again, I don't raise my. I'm gonna try when I do have children. I'm gonna raise my kids to with morals, values. Now again, once they leave my house, that they on their own. However, one thing I don't like are cheaters, because so much comes from cheating. I don't know if any of you all have been cheated on before. Wait, Wings, you said that your ex-wife, right? She cheated on you, or you said
I'm guessing. I think she did. I don't know. She
okay,
probably did.
you don't have viable evidence. Okay, what I'm saying is I don't know if anybody else on this panel has been cheated on, or they were the cheater or so like that. But I'm saying when that person finds out, it's not good. And then oftentimes people are like, I wish you would have told me. I understand like the whole my loyalty is with my blood, but one thing I'm just not gonna I just can't deal with. It's just like I say, it's just that. If I went with Pineapple's question about if I realize, like, listen, I'm telling, it doesn't matter. What are you gonna do? They try to kill. Okay, that's fine. Take the murder charge, and now you ain't got nobody except Big Bertha or Big Ron. Okay, you're gonna have to fight for your man. Actually, by the time you're gonna get tired of fighting for your man, you just gonna take it. At that, all right, I know what time it is. Bend over. 3 o'clock. It's time.
It's not a good look. It's not a good look.
I'm one of those people. If I see something, I'm gonna say something, and also, but I have to use wisdom as well. I'll go, I'm one of those use of wisdom type of person. Like, what would I do in this situation and stuff like that? So that's just my answer. That's my answer. And a lot of people, I ask this question on social media, and a lot of women, well, not a lot of women, out of like maybe 20, 25 women. It was like, or 25 people. We had like maybe 5 women. They all said yes. And then the other women said no. And then a lot of men have said, I will not say nothing. I'm like, I think that might just be a man thing. Y'all just ain't going to say nothing.
In most cases, yeah, nigga wouldn't say that in most cases. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say something.
if it my people, you know, but in most cases, niggas didn't mind even, you know what I'm saying? But if my people, yeah, I'm telling on your ass, nigga.
My dude, his girl was cheating while he was downrange, and I busted her ass and walked over there, smiled, spoke to her and the dude or whatnot.
That's
She gonna
me.
text. She texted my ex-wife like, "Is he gonna say something?" I'm like, "You goddamn right about this nigga."
You already
I said, "I
know.
can't wait to get that motherfucker on the line."
That's me.
So what happened? They stay together?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I mean, I was
Absolutely not.
you know, listen, men get cheated on too and stay. They just don't tell nobody. So I know
Nah,
how that goes.
he didn't stick around. He
But
was crushed.
the only species of people that stay together like that is birds. You hear me? Like people ain't meant to be like together with one. We made that shit up. Like you one person with this one person. Nah, it ain't supposed to be like that. The only species that do that shit is birds. Birds, that's why they say love birds. If a bird got a mate and that other mate died, the fucking bird die of loneliness and sad hearts and shit. We can't do that. As soon as a nigga die or her husband died, that bitch got a nigga already lined up, and the same with the man and the wife. So all of this, we gonna be one. I don't know. We could try, but the only time that shit working with birds, and half of these bitches act like birds, but they ain't the kind of birds that you want to be with. Talking about that, you know? I
Y'all are
don't know.
funny. Y'all are funny. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you guys for definitely tuning in. I thank y'all for showing up with the last. We weren't, we didn't show our feet today because Pineapple said so. That's what I'm talking about. Man,
Man, how you gonna put that shit all on me?
because he said so. So I'm like, all right, he's on his alpha. He's big dog. Woof. That's what you are. Miss Rashana, thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Wings, as always, man. You come with the funny. I love it.
I know, right?
So, with that being said, man, to the rest of the audience, thank you guys for tuning in. Please, again, like, subscribe, comment, tell us your thoughts on what you guys think. And with that being said, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe.